Oh boy, this is gonna be a good one. What's going on, guys? Killer 6 back with another episode of This Gun F***ing Sucks, and this time we're taking a look at a shield. What? That's not a gun. All right, well, hear me out. I didn't want to make like a whole new series called This Shield F***ing Sucks, even though we probably could fill that playlist with some pretty good amount of shields, but I just wanted to keep everything nice and clean. We've got the This Gun F***ing Sucks, we've got the This Gun F***ing Rocks, and we're just gonna add shields, artifacts, grenades, all that stuff that sucks into those playlists, okay? So it's just gonna be this stuff sucks and this stuff rocks, all right? So today we're taking a look at the Rectifier, and this is, in my estimation, the absolute worst legendary shield in Borderlands 3. Now, why do I say that? Number one, the capacity is not that great. I mean, you look at like the Revolter. This thing is designed to be broken. Even though the Rectifier has a turtle roll on it, it's still just barely above the capacity of the Revolter. Frozen Heart, again, something that's designed to be broken, and it's basically the same capacity. And then you got things like the Transformer, which is going to give you 100% shock absorb, and that thing's got a higher capacity. All right, so then next, let's take a look at that recharge delay. 8.1 seconds. 8.1 seconds in Borderlands 3 is a literal lifetime, or at least for the enemies that we're about to kill. What does this shield do? This shield, when broken, will trigger these little shock beams around it that do damage to enemies. So let's see if we can get some of this to work here. All right, lost my shield. There we go. And then look at the damage, boys. Look at the damage. You basically do no shock damage at all with the Rectifier. What do they need to do to fix this? Clearly they need to make the shock effects do far more damage. Another thing, check this out. Even though it went and I purposely re-rolled this thing to have action skills start activate the effects that trigger on shield, feel, or break, this thing clearly says, while depleted, electrocutes nearby enemies. So the problem is this anointment won't work on this shield, because what happens is when you trigger this anointment, it only does like a temporary break and it doesn't keep it broken. So therefore, the shield will not stay depleted, therefore it won't electrocute enemies. So you need it to literally break each time you want to trigger those effects. And in order for it to recharge, that's an 8-second recharge before you can get the effects again. Not that the effects are even worth waiting that 8 seconds for, let's be honest, because really you're not going to do squat with this damn shield. It literally is doing 1,000 damage on Mayhem 11. 1,000 damage. Enemies don't even they don't even know that you're doing anything to them with 1,000 damage. They think that you're joking. They're like, oh, okay, I get it. It's a prank show or something, right? No, this is me trying to kill you guys with my shield, and it's not doing anything. I mean, here's the thing, like, do I want this shield to like kill enemies? Not necessarily, but I do want it to rip their shields. If this thing ripped enemy shields, then it would be worth the slot, possibly. I mean, you'd still need to like tinker around with it a bit, but you know what I mean? It would be absolutely worth having it in a slot if, you know, you knew that you could at least rip enemy shields with it. It could be fun for like the crystals phase in the Guardian Takedown, for example. With all those guardians that are that have like shock weakness, you would think that this could be an actually pretty decent item for that. But I mean, if we just sit here and try to kill this guy one-on-one with this shield, can't even rip his shield with it, you know, it's kind of a problem. All right, so this shield drops from Moldok the Anointed, and I'm going to play the clip right here for you guys so you guys can see the drop. Drops from Moldok the Anointed in Floodmore Basin on Eden 6. Moldok can also drop the Face Puncher shotgun, which is actually still really good. The reports of its demise have been greatly exaggerated. You do not need any DLC to get this shield, and it can come in vending machines. You can get it as a world drop. You can get it all over the place, but when you do get it, you're just going to want to sell it. Trust me on this. This thing can roll with multiple parts, so be on the lookout for various versions of this. No, don't be on the... I was kidding about that. Don't look for any versions of this shield. That's a joke. That was a joke. So what can they do to fix this shield? Again, they need to make the shock beams do more shock damage. That would be the main thing. As you can see, this thing, it says that it deals 1,857 shock damage per second. It doesn't even do that. It doesn't even do that much. It says that it does that much, but that's apparently a lie because we were seeing 1,000 damage on enemies a second ago. So you figure that one out. The next thing that I would do is I would move it out of that guy's loot pool and just make it as a world drop. Make it so that the only way to get this thing is by accident. And then that way, you know, you can just sell it. Here's the thing. This is the thing that I've always said about these gun sucks and rocks videos. Not everything has to be a Hellwalker. Not everything has to be a light show. Not everything has to be amazing. You do need some things that are not great so that when you get things that are great, you're like, wow, that is so much better. And I'm fine with that. But legendary should be held to a certain standard where if you find a legendary, you should feel like it's an improvement over a garbage white shield. And this one is absolutely not an improvement over a garbage white shield. So this one gets the special off the cliff treatment. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of this Gun F***ing Sucks Shield Edition. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe, tap the bell icon for more. Let me know in the comment section below what item you would like to see next on This Thing Sucks or This Thing Rocks. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great day.